Hey guys, and welcome to another update on my hidden Imperial base. So I did a lot of work on it. As you can see from the last video, I started making the hills here and they're already finished. Don't ask me where I got this material that you see there. I just went to the aquarium store and they had a sheet of it that costed 80 euros, and it looks like styrofoam, green styrofoam that you put in plants, but the material that's here on top, it's very hard and it's not that easy to break, so it's some kind of plaster maybe on top, I have no idea. Basically I broke it down to little pieces and then started putting them on like a puzzle, seeing looking at it like what piece fits where and gluing them on, which was a nightmare because when I glued them on and went to do other things, I came back and some of the pieces fell off and my entire carpet was in glue, so yeah, but now it's done, now it's finished. All the areas that were exposed, I filled them in with papier-mâché. That's how I like to do it. The walls are now embedded. The door is there. I went for a smaller round door because at first I wanted it to be a Imperial base, but now I'm actually looking at it and thinking it's more like a vault for different relics that the Imperial brings to this vault and stores them in there, and maybe custodies or someone else are guarding them inside. So that's that. Not much else to say about what I did. I did the hills. I will give you a 360 of the terrain piece later, but today I will start finally working on the tiles everywhere, including the steps. And after I place the tiles, I can look at it and see where I want more battle damage. Since the quill is damaged, I will be processing that. I know that I will be making battle damage. I'll put this camera a little bit back. Here I already snapped off some of the styrofoam, as you can see there, and I will be gluing them on the tiles afterwards and making it look like something broke, and like you see here as well, a piece of the heel just broke off and fell down. The stairs I might just cut off a massive chunk somewhere in the middle, make like there was a bombardment of some sort, and that's why the quill is damaged. The bomb landed on the quill as well. Also on the piece you have a size comparison where I put down one single marine, a Terminator, and of course my Chaos Lord Darmomu next to it, so you can see how massive it is. Actually, let me get you a better angle. So here you have a better angle on the piece itself, and if you put this Space Marine next to the door, you can see that it's quite big. And let's put Terminator, it has more color, so you can actually distinguish them. So you see the door is massive as well. Just can't imagine it opening to the sides, just, and a lot of custodians just coming out of that, like protecting the base. Also, if you put the Chaos Lord next to it as well, you can see it's big, it's huge. So I'm really pleased how it turned out. Also, an idea that I had was to put an eagle right here on the top of this piece and sculpt it from cardboard and then papier-mâché on top, so that it will give this rocky feel to it as if it was carved out from the hill itself. But in the end I decided against it because it will be somewhere, so it will be somewhere around here, which have covered this entire area, which I like, but then it gives me more work to do and I have limited time at the moment, and it would hide all this work that I put down here. Also, if you can remember, last time I told you that the rooftop will be detachable, but when I started gluing down the rocks, they weren't very sturdy, and I had to glue them on these pieces right here. So this entire piece is glued down as well. Maybe that's for better. Also, as you can see, there's a massive gap here, which, don't worry, it will be all hidden, because when I started making tiles, half of the tile will be glued on this part, and the other one without the glue will just cover here, which will hide all the unevenness and whatnot. Now the problem that I had was with these stairs here. There's a massive gap in the middle, and I couldn't glue them on the base, so that's a problem. But again, the tiles would hide that, I hope. Let me show you how I did the heels on this side. As you can see, there's a lot of work done. This piece is detachable still, it just slides in like a puzzle once again, and yeah, I did it like that. I decided not to do this side because it will be covered anyways. I'm just going to spray paint black when I'm done. I'm going to sand some of the bases here. Those parts will be all sanded. Some sand will be here, just like falling down the tiles on top. I'm even thinking to put some sand here at the top, so make it more vegetation, because it's a jungle. Anyways, the same thing is on this side. This side was the most problematic for me, because I was running out of the stuff, so I had to improvise. As you can see, there's some cork inside that I covered all the massive gaps. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. A lot of done. Now I can say that it's 50% done. Actually, I didn't talk to you about the color scheme that I want. I want a sandy color scheme on the statues and these buildings, and the plateau itself. But the rocks, I want actually to keep this color that's there right now, so I have to try and paint it the same way as it is right now, which has a lot of yellows, oranges, greens and greys. I really like that color, so I'm going to try to copy that. But once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little update. Thanks for watching, thanks for all your support, and have a nice day, guys.